Used a lot of stuff there. I think I've seen some of it already, but not all of it. It was really cool. Do you want to run us through some of the features you used, or maybe let's start with the basics. How do you lay out your set?
Yeah, my set is not planned, but prepared. So I have prepared routines that I always play, go-to mixes, and I have a crate structure that, like, let's say I want to play this certain kind of track. I have like 5 or 6 or 7 tracks that goes with the track, so I'm preparing like mini sets that I want to play, and I'm choosing from these mini sets and build a set that fits to the crowd or the event. Sometimes a festival is different than a club gig, than a showcase, you know, so I have a lot of mini sets prepared, and every time I do a new mix or something like that, like a mix for a live stream set or sorry. Check. Sorry. Better? Is this better now? Okay, now we have it. Yeah, I have mini sets prepared that I pick from, and these mini sets are my go-to mixes. Basically, I can show it here on my Serato. So I have these performance crates, and this is like a tons of go-to mixes for different kind of BPMs and styles, and I just pick from these little routines.
So, and then after one routine is finished, you just transition regularly to the next one. With just after you have finished or played through one routine, as you call them, you just transition with a random transition to the next one, like an echo or something like that. Okay, and within the routines, what is the most used feature for you?
Sync. Yeah, I use sync very often, to be honest. I'm a big fan of sync. Since on Serato DJ, I use it. Before that, in Scratch Live, there was no sync, but I really like this feature because it helps me to be faster, and even with turntables that are not in a good condition, I have the chance to mix really quick, and I'm 100% sure that the pitch here is like perfectly on time, so I don't need to worry about this. And a lot of people say it's cheating to DJ with sync, but actually it's difficult too, because you have to think about other stuff that might come across you during a DJ set, because you cannot play like all tracks on the same speed. You have to like know what direction you want to go, so you have to play tracks synced up when you want to go up, that also going up with the BPM, you know. So then you have to have also problems that you come at the end of the slider, and then you like need to have like workarounds to deal with this, and it's not so easy to DJ with sync, and you need to be prepared for it as well, because if your beat grids are not correct in your software, then you're fucked.
So you just said with sync, if I understand you right, that you use it also to pitch up or slow down 2 songs at the same time. Yeah. Can you show us that?
Yeah, I have a routine with it. I will just play it so you guys can see it. It goes from 90 BPMs down to 75 or around that. I will just play the routine for you guys now.
This is exclusive. Go! Go! Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. Just nothing can stop me. Just nothing can stop. Just 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 stop. I can't stop. Just stop. Nothing can stop. Just stop. Just stop. I can't stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Nothing can stop. Nothing can stop. Just 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 stop. Nothing can stop. Just stop.
Wow, thank you. Awesome. So let's recap on that. So what you did is you pitched one turntable up or down and the other one would just automatically follow, right? And you used both pitch faders in order to have a bigger range, so you could go up or down plus minus 16. Can you show us in the software quickly how you enable that feature? How you enable that feature, because I think it's off by default. Yeah, so SK is showing us in the DJ preferences, there's a sync area, and within that sync area there's a tempo slider affects all synced decks checkbox. If that checkbox is ticked, then one deck will follow the other. Whenever you pitch one of them, the other one will follow. That's the feature he was using for this trick transition right there. Great use of this, by the way. Thank you for this. Cool. So you showed us sync, and you couldn't do that feature, that trick without sync, right? You would have to constantly write 2 pitch faders, and you wouldn't have to scale that big. I know you do a lot of tone play as well.
Yeah.
Or you used to do a lot of tone play. Do you want to show us like a nice example of that as well, maybe? Or maybe...
Yeah, maybe we do this later because I
Okay, cool.
planned yet.
Are there questions from anyone in the room regarding sync? Because we just showed this kind of controversial feature. Is there anyone that's absolutely against sync, or any comments on using sync? Haters. Hi, haters. Nobody. So you've just seen a really cool way of using sync, I think. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I noticed that when you change the speed of the decks, it didn't change the tone. Like when you DJ with actual vinyl records, it would change how the music sounds. It would just sound like Mickey Mouse or like Darth Vader. How come it didn't?
I'm using pitch and time, and it's in Serato. Since Serato Scratch Live, there is this feature called key correction, and with the Serato DJ, you have to plug in pitch and time, where you can pitch up tracks like big time, like plus 20 or plus 30% or minus 20, or as you can see, the Fat Joe track I played is minus 13 now. And it still sounds really, really good. It's because of the pitch and time feature. And some of my scratch DJ friends, they say, when you scratch with it, it's not sounding so well.